Women are like detectives when it comes to picking up on things about guys, especially if he's a prospective love interest. They'll size him up, check out his behavior, and try to identify what type of man he is. When it comes to picking up on things about men, women are like detectives. Males with a high value sigma score are a bit of a mystery. They do not correspond to the conventional functions of the alpha or beta. Because of this, women find him intriguing, and they frequently find themselves lured to the self-assurance that high-value sigma exudes. It is true that women are attracted to men of all types, but it is also true that women sense an implicit connection with high-value sigma guys, even if they do not know why they feel this connection. There is something about males who belong to the high-value sigma chapter that has a way of pressing all the appropriate buttons. No, it has nothing to do with the cologne they wear or the way they maintain their appearance. There is a great deal more to it than that. It is important to consider the individual in their entirety, including how they hold themselves, how they think, and how they interact with others. Here is a list of 15 supportives. High-value sigma males are the type of people who always seem to have something up their sleeve, which makes them extremely intriguing to women. This is the first thing that women notice about high-value sigma males, and it's something that immediately stands out. And while it can be pretty interesting to try to figure out what it is about sigmas that makes it hard to read them, sigmas themselves cannot be read. And this is one of the many reasons why they are so appealing. They never reveal all of their secrets, so women are left wondering what they are hiding, and they can't help but be intrigued by the air of mystery that surrounds them. Attempting to decipher an email from high-value sigma is analogous to attempting to solve a puzzle. And the difficulty is just the right amount to keep you hooked. While other men can be easier to read and predict, high-value sigma males are constantly full of surprises, so even if she never totally solves the code, the journey is always delightful. This element of surprise is thrilling, and many women enjoy living their lives in this way. This is not to imply that all sigmas are purposefully obscure or cryptic in their language. In many instances, it's simply because they do not feel the need to discuss each and every aspect of their lives with each and every person that they come in contact with. The fact that they are more private individuals who do not feel the need to put everything out there for the world to see might make sigmas appear even more mysterious. Nonetheless, this is one of the characteristics that contributes to what makes this type of man unique. So while high-value sigma males rarely utilize praises, when they do so in a way that is very distinct from how other men do it. The majority of guys will focus their praises on the recipient's physical looks, but high-value sigmas will concentrate on the recipient's personality and achievements instead. Although on the surface, this distinction may not appear to be all that significant, in reality, it is. This kind of remark is far more significant than the others because it demonstrates the recipient's intelligence as well as their excellent taste. This is the kind of compliment that will make her feel cherished and unique, since it demonstrates that they are paying attention to her as a whole person and not simply to her appearance. Because it gets right to the core of what women truly want, which is to be loved and respected for who they are, this is the most effective approach to give a compliment. Not only based on how they appear. High-value sigma males focus on what she is lacking on the inside in this way as an alternative to simply complimenting her with meaningless words, as does Eve. Other type of guy. High-value sigma men have the ability to make women feel unique and special without even trying by hitting on their vulnerabilities in a non-judgmental manner, which causes women to feel attracted to them without their understanding why. Take charge when they're 3 and they remain mute. Males with a high-value sigma personality type have a unique approach to dealing with different scenarios. They are the kind of men that command respect even when they don't speak a word. They don't always have to take the reins, but they have a way of commanding any circumstance, even though they prefer to remain in the background. They don't absolutely need to be the leader in every situation. Having noted that they are not speaking, assume leadership. When it's most important, attitude usually steps forward to take center stage. This kind of man is immediately noticeable to women because they are confident in his capacity to deal with any challenge that may be thrown his way. He is not someone who requires being the center of attention, but he does have a knack for getting things done. This mentality frequently gives off the impression of being very cool-headed and collected, even in the most chaotic of circumstances. Whereas the alpha male yearns for the limelight, the high-value sigma male is satisfied to let others receive the credit for their accomplishments. It should not be inferred from this that high-value sigma males are push. They are just aware of when it is appropriate for them to take charge and when it is more appropriate for them to step back. 4. Their own unique sense of style, in contrast to other guys who could strive to follow the most recent fashion trends. Sigma males aren't afraid to march to the beat of their own drum and don't care what others think of them. When it comes to style, what someone wears is about more than just putting forward a certain image. Furthermore, what it boils down to is high-value Sigma men place a high value on straightforwardness. This can refer to a wide variety of things, from dressing up like a gentleman to always dressing in black, despite the fact that many people find this confusing. Their sense of fashion is an expression of who they are as a person and a reflection of the special skills they possess. The vast majority of men enjoy donning garish hues and intricate patterns, while high-value Sigma males prefer to keep their attire straightforward and uncluttered. The less things there are to look at, the more others will be able to concentrate on themselves and what they have to say, which is precisely what high-value Sigma guys want to hear when they are in the company of women. 5. They have a thirst for new experiences. When we talk about adventure, we're not just referring to things like hiking or climbing mountains. This relates to having a spirit of adventure in everyday life. Males with a high value for Sigma are constantly willing to experiment with new things. They are insatiably inquisitive and desire to gain as much experience as they can. In a world that is characterized by mediocrity and complacency, men who exude a sense of adventure are often able to make women experience feelings of being alive and excited. This helps high-value Sigma guys stand out from the crowd. Men who are adventurous and not afraid to get out of their comfort zones have a natural ability to captivate the attention of women. They make life appear to be more fascinating and give women the feeling that they are capable of accomplishing anything. Even though high-value Sigma guys have been known to climb mountains and jump out of planes, this does not always suggest that they do it routinely. Simply put, it indicates that they are always receptive to novel experiences and approaches to carrying out tasks. They are the kind of people who are always looking for new challenges, and they are never content with simply lounging about and doing nothing. 6. Their own shea. T of values and ethics as society progresses. The same is true of its customs and ideals. Males who identified as high-value Sigma were frequently ostracized or labeled as rebels in the past, but in today's society they are gaining more respect for their ability to think independently and adhere to a strict set of principles. In lieu of following the lead of others, they are more likely to establish their own standards and abide by their own code of ethics. Because of this, they could find themselves in conflict with the protagonist. However, this also enables them to garner the support of a devoted following comprised of people who share their values. High-value Sigma males are, in many respects, the ideal role models for the youth of today, who are frequently overwhelmed with competing messages about what is right and wrong. These young people can learn from high-value Sigma males who remain true to their own views. Girls who haven't decided what they want out of life don't care about a man's ideals, but Sigmas are able to assist others in determining their own course in life. Real women are aware that the ideals a man upholds are a direct reflection of his own. And as any woman will tell you, a man of character is difficult to come by. Of course, this isn't to say that all high-value Sigma males are perfect, but their strong sense of values is something that this world needs more of. 7. They are authentic, and don't try to fit in as more and more people strive to conform to societal norms. High-value Sigma males stand out, even more so. They are the ones who are at ease in their own skin and are unafraid to be themselves, regardless of what others may think of them or how others may perceive them. High-value Sigma males don't try to force themselves to conform into any preconceived notions of masculinity because they know that women are drawn to men who are genuine and unafraid to show it. They are their own unique individual. They don't have any issues with that at all. This sense of autonomy is something else that women almost invariably take note of. They are completely fine doing things on their own and do not require the approval or affirmation of anyone else. Sigmas aren't trying to be someone else, and the refreshing sincerity of this decision is appreciated. They do not believe it is necessary to put on a show or pretend to be someone else in order to get the attention of ladies. They have a strong will and are autonomous. In addition, they have their own original perspective on the world. Although some others may view them as cocky or arrogant, Sigmas are generally natural leaders who are not afraid to take risks or speak their views. This is despite the fact that they are aware that they have what it takes to be successful in their chosen field. Women admire men for their confident demeanor, their ability to take charge, and their low-stress approach to living their lives. Males with a high-value sigma are frequently recognized for their ability to maintain a cool and collected demeanor. They don't get caught up in drama and they don't allow their feelings get the best of them. This does not imply that they lack feelings in any way. They just have that innate ability to maintain composure in the face of adversity. The capacity to maintain composure in high-stakes situations is a quality that is highly attractive to women. In a world full of guys who are quick to angry and eager to defend themselves, sigmas stand out as being able to take things in stride. This demonstrates that sigma males are in control of their lives and will not let anything or anyone else determine how they feel. High-value sigma men despise drama and would prefer stay away from it if they can help it. This is something that women surely notice and appreciate. They would devote their time and effort to activities that were more beneficial to society instead. Sigma males are the ones who can be counted on to keep things in perspective 9 when she gets tangled up in the inevitable drama that comes with life. They are the ones who are confident even when they are uncertain. As is common knowledge, women are drawn to guys who confide in them. High-value sigma men have a way of carrying oneself that exudes an air of overconfident self-assurance that is extremely alluring to members of the other sex. Confidence and arrogance are two very separate traits, despite the fact that many individuals confuse the two. Confidence is a calm inner strength that radiates from inside, but arrogance is a veneer that is often employed to cover up insecurity. High-value sigma guys are confident in who they are and what they believe in. They are confident in themselves and do not seek the approval of others since they are. This self-assurance has a way of rubbing off on others, increasing the level of self-assurance felt by persons in their immediate environment. It's common for women to seek this kind of man in their lives since he can help them feel more confident in who they are. 10. They possess both intelligence and originality in their thought processes. The phrase, high-value sigma male, is gaining more and more attention these days. Over the past few years, it is generally agreed that high-value sigma messages represent the pinnacle of male brilliance and, even though they only make up a small portion of the population, they are frequently the ones who are the driving force behind change and the ones who make things happen. They have an effect that is disproportionately more significant than others. It is impossible for women not to take notice of these brilliant minds, whether they are at work or enjoying a day out with friends. High-value sigmas adore having in-depth and thought-provoking conversations, and they are insatiably interested about new information. This intellectual curiosity not only makes them great conversationalists, but it also enables them to think creatively and see things from a variety of angles, both of which are valuable assets in any line of work. And high-value sigma males frequently use this to their advantage, whether in relationships, at work, or in life in general. Their one-of-a-kind way of thinking will certainly contribute something novel to the discussion. 11. They are unpredictable while yet being reliable. High-value sigma males despise surprises since they waste their time, but high-value sigma males are frequently the ones who are full of surprises themselves. Their tendency toward the unexpected helps to keep things fresh, and women are never quite sure what to anticipate from them. This can be advantageous as well as detrimental, but sigma males typically have the ability to keep their spontaneity in check. They don't engage in any activity before giving it careful consideration beforehand. Because of this, they are typically able to manage their impulses. They enjoy shaking things up and bringing some excitement into her life, in contrast to other men who could be boring and predictable. Sigma males are able to keep her guessing at just the right times. Despite this, sigma males can still be relied upon, despite the fact that they are unpredictable. They don't provide any guarantees. They make promises that they are unable to keep and do not always follow through on. High-value sigma males are aware that their actions speak louder than their words, which is their way of giving out nonverbal indications. This is a rare mix that attracts the attention of women, and they realize that actions speak louder than words. They have a keen awareness of their nonverbal clues and the ability to make effective use of them. Nonverbal communication like these signs can be just as powerful as verbal communication, if there is not more. Sigmas make use of their body language, facial expressions, and eye contact to deliver their words. This is because people are frequently more impacted by what they see than what they hear. The Y are also very excellent at reading the nonverbal clues that other people give off, which enables them to better comprehend what other people are thinking and feeling. The combination of verbal communication and reading nonverbal cues can be quite effective. They have the potential to establish a connection with other people that is much more profound than what could be accomplished via the use of words alone, provided that they are used well. When it comes to discussion, high-value Sigma males are aware of how to take command of the situation and know how to gain the trust of women quickly. This is due to the fact that it enables them to comprehend the complete narrative, as opposed to focusing solely on the words spoken. It is extremely astonishing how they can guide talks in the direction that they want them to go. They are also very skilled at reading people, which enables them to know how to keep a conversation going by inquiring about topics that are relevant to the topic at hand. They make it flow smoothly while not taking over the situation completely. High-value Sigma guys are also very good at listening and can easily continue on a conversation without getting, which is another reason why women are frequently attracted to their bright minds and find themselves hanging on every word that they say. Another reason why women find him to be so intriguing is because of this. They are engaging conversation partners and always appear to have the appropriate thing to say in any given situation. The capacity to assume command of a conversation is a skill that is sure to come in handy. Because of this, Sigma males are able to effortlessly and swiftly create rapport, which in turn makes them appear more confident, which is something that women always notice. 14. They don't waste their time with games and aren't afraid to be themselves. In the modern day and age, people frequently engage in competitive or cooperative gameplay with one another. This is something that people frequently do to protect themselves from being wounded or because they are frightened of being honest. While this method may work in the short term, it is not a healthy plan for the long run. Males with a high value for Sigma are known for their candor. They are straightforward in both their speech and their actions. They do not shy away from telling the truth, regardless of the potential consequences. In the long run, telling the truth is almost always the superior option. Even if it's not what other people want to hear, this directness can often be misunderstood as rudeness, but in reality, it's a highly desirable attribute in women. Appreciate an honest and forthright man rather than someone who plays games and tries to manipulate them. High-value Sigma male is the type of person who will tell you if he doesn't like your new haircut, even though he knows that hearing it won't make you happy. Even if that may not be what you were hoping to hear, at least you now know where you stand with him, and that is preferable to being lied to or led on by him. 15. They got out of bed with a plan. Males who are members of high-value Sigma appear to constantly have a clear plan for their future and wake up with a strong feeling of purpose. They go around the world with ease and assurance, never questioning their capacity to accomplish what they set out to do. When some men would pause or second-guess themselves, you exude a certain assurance that is immediately noticeable to women and admired by them. In a world dominated by guys who are unsure of what they want out of life, Sigma males act with unwavering confidence. The Sigma males are like a revitalizing breeze. They are not intimidated by laborious tasks and are always eager to put in the extra effort required to accomplish what they set out to do. Their level of motivation is commendable, which makes them remarkable leaders to whom others are naturally drawn.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.